Hairdressers are calling on the government to support high street salons by halving the amount of VAT that they have to pay on labour costs. The British Hair Consortium has warned that unless things change, by 2027 there'll be no new apprenticeships, and by 2030 there'll be a 93% fall in the number of people working in the industry. Charlotte Wright reports.
The Chapel Hair Salon in Tunbridge Wells doesn't just offer a cut and colour, but a career too, for a number of apprentices. But businesses like these say the industry is at the sharp end of challenging economic circumstances, and that could have a severe impact on the wider community.
By 2027, the predictions are there will be no apprentices left, very, very few, a negligible amount. So no new skills, no opportunities for young people to lift themselves where they don't necessarily have the academic skills, and you know, I really do fear for the future.
Those in the industry say the sector has been hit harder by increases in the minimum wage and employer national insurance because it's inherently labour intensive. Now, the British Hair Consortium is warning businesses are using freelancers rather than hiring staff to avoid paying certain taxes, and says it's putting pressure on apprenticeship opportunities.
Having just left college, there's actually a few apprentices that are there now that have been let go from their salons. It's just a shame the way it's going. It's just it's a little bit, feels hopeless.
Salons need to invest the time and the money, really, and I don't think they've got the money. So, you know, something's got to give, hasn't it?
The British Hair Consortium is calling for VAT reform. They say there are limited opportunities to reclaim VAT on goods because it's such a labour-intensive industry. So they're calling for a split rate where labour-based services in hair and beauty are taxed at 10% and goods remain taxed at 20%. They believe it means more salons would pay it and ultimately could raise an extra £1.5 billion. But while some experts say the industry makes a compelling case, the government is facing competing financial challenges.
If they favour one sector, what do they do with the rest? I mean, given that the retail and hospitality sector has been calling for this in any case. So it's going to be difficult to do it with just one rather than doing it across. And of course, if you do it across, then you have issues about collecting enough revenue in the short term.
The government says it's cutting business rates and capping corporation tax to support high street businesses. But salons like these say without VAT reform, the crisis facing the industry will only grow. Charlotte Wright, BBC News.